In Venezuela, Diplomat Alex Saab denounced torture and cruel treatment received during his kidnapping in Cape Verde and illegal incarceration in the United States. In an exclusive interview given in the third edition of Maduro's podcast, the diplomat said that during his kidnapping, the U.S. government imposed unilateral coercive measures against Venezuela and blocked its economy in order to get the nation's collapse. Saab also reported that during his abduction, he had to drink water in the same containers where he had to perform his physiological needs. During his exclusive interview, the Venezuelan diplomat referred to the sanctions he and his family had been subjected to by the U.S. government and how he was tortured for 2 hours for refusing to sign a voluntary extradition from Cape Verde to the U.S.
In July 2019, I was sanctioned. My sons, my brothers also were sanctioned, who didn't even have any link to the government of Venezuela. The sanctions, they were sanctions because they were relatives of mine. Since 2019, I was sanctioned for working in the system of food, the food system of Venezuela. That first night, I was put in jail. No one spoke to me. The next day and night, I had no food, no water. At midnight, they start to talk to me and they urged me to sign my voluntarily extradition to the United States. I refused, then the control is they handcuffed me and seat me in a chair. They put out a towel. They put a towel on my face and start filling my face with water. So I had the sensation of drowning. They tortured me for over 2 hours.
Alex Saab shared his experience in prison and admitted that he gets emotional when he remembers about those moments.
On November 16th, a guard came to me and said, "Alex, there are a group of people from human rights are going to come here with the director of the prison jail. You need to yell that you are being subjected to torture." So when I heard that they were coming up, I started to yell. Well, they kept walking. They didn't listen to me. I still get very emotional when speaking about this. 10 minutes later, they came back. They opened the door and say, "Alex, we are here for you." They verified that I was tortured. They say this is not going to happen again. They fired the director Correa from the prison.
Camila Fabri, wife of Diplomat Alex Saab, recounts how the Venezuelan people were a great support for her in the midst of the nightmare that the Saab Fabri family was living.
This has been the victory of the diplomacy of peace. This has been a historical victory, and they are in pain because they spent millions of dollars in this media war and this demonization of Alex and Venezuela. We are more than decided to defend the truth of Venezuela because there are a lot of lies to justify policies against Venezuela We need to fight because these people deserves to be respected and deserves to be defended. This is a loving people that me personally that they have given me a lot.